That's another review mirror. Welcome to Flatch is officially done for the year after I think what was a total of 14 episodes. So we had the Ty Dillon and Larry Fight installments tonight, but it's mainly a final thoughts video more than just an episode recap. First of all, happy Tim Duncan, Elliott Sadler 21st birthday to the actress who brought me to this show, Taylor Marie Ortega, aka Nadine, or originally when I first discovered her like Todd Bodine, Shigo. So therefore, I hope you're having a hell of a birthday. And then what happened to Nadine tonight was probably the best gift you could receive. Nadine is pregnant. Her and Dylan are going to be mother and father by season 2. So I hope you're having a good day, Taylor. I mean, and that, you're living it up like Haley Orantia, even though this is not a Goldberg video, this is a Flatch video. I hope, are just living that shit up with, Natalie, Debbie, and whoever else you're celebrating with. So let's get into it. I know I'm the type of person that doesn't want to think about Christmas when summertime gets close, but basically, I had no choice, and I had to watch it just so I could finish the season and not have to worry about it later. And guess what? We did the damn thing. So now we got 2 shows left to finish. Danger Force and Side Hustle. Tomorrow I will be collaborating with one of my best of friends, Sophia Kucherik. And after I'm done doing that, we'll catch up on all the Danger Force episodes we missed, including the one episode. Well, I know they had an episode tonight, and so did Side Hustle, but I was still asleep, so therefore, and I didn't feel like watching them. But tomorrow and Saturday, I will do it. So before we continue talking about Flatch, I'll tell you my schedule. Tomorrow, after the Sophia Kucherik YouTube collab, I'm going to be posting beforehand. Then I will catch up on Danger Force, including tonight's episode. But the one episode I'm looking forward to is that Booty Barker reaction from The Price is Right. That, based on the title with those 4 kids and the one lady that's going to coach them to that Booty Barker reaction of The Price is Right, where they beat the shit out of the Danger Force team. But even I know they're not going to win. That I do know. I know these 4 kids, even though I love them, for how friendly they've been to me on Instagram, I know the characters are not going to win because we've seen this many times in all these shows that we love that have good guys and bad guys. The good guys always win 99.9% of the time. And so on Friday, I'll be busy with my mom, and then after I'm done doing that, I'm going to help her update her new Twitter account, and then we're going to catch up on all the Side Hustle stuff, and then Sunday, we'll be live streaming the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway here on the channel, and then Monday, I might give you a warm weather banger Memorial Day edition, so therefore, the lineup is heavy. So tomorrow, we got the Sophia Kucherik, YouTube collaboration, and before we catch up on all the Danger Force episodes later that night. So tonight we gotta treat it like a work night. I mean, I know we're not going to work tomorrow because those are an automatic day off, but whenever we have something big with somebody, or any kind of commitment, major commitment in general, that's not a work day the next day. We have to treat it like a work night. Go to bed at a decent hour. That way we can be up in time, because if we stay up too late, last night we got away with it. Last night we got away with it because we didn't have to do anything. But we got to kind of get away with it in many different ways, but I'm not going to get into it here on the interwebs. But tonight we have to, just like how, when we recorded Trinity Stokes and Olivia Sanabia's birthday tribute, we have to treat it like a work night. That way we can, make a major I can make a major YouTube video for all of you, and maybe be lucky enough to run into some people I love that I haven't seen in a long time, or, or meet some new friends, or see some people I love I don't get to see all that much. So now look at that. We've done it so many times this year, and it's paid off. Imagine that, which explains why as I've gotten older, starting last year, I found better stuff to do on weekends when weather is nice, instead of sticking sticking myself in an air conditioning house every week watching NASCAR, even though I still love it. But anyway, so we gotta treat tonight like a work night and go to bed at a decent hour, because Sophia will be here at 5. Not at my house, but at Crouchy Doom's house. So I did send her a text to remind her, have the camera ready so we can collaborate. It's her last day of school tomorrow. It's the last day of school for everybody else. It's not a senior in Ridgeville High and we're in more Ridgeville School District. So therefore, after she gets off, and her mom, Christy, I call Mama Christy, gets off, Then she'll be bringing her his crotch of dooms. Then I'll be making my over there, even if I have to get soaked doing it. And since I can handle Demon Dobie and indoors better than outdoors, we should be fine. Okay, so let's give my final thoughts. I mean, Daniel and Rodney, oh my God, Lola and Chelsea definitely gave them some booty barker action from The Price is Right without having to use their hands. They threw fucking debris on them, and they didn't get a chance to have the police show because they fleed like it was Need for Speed without the cops. But, we know Nadine's going to be a mom, Taylor Ortega's birthday. I mean, Bobby, lost faith in Chelsea. I mean, Kelly and with the tree, but Shrub helped her fix it, and Shrub helped her fix it, and then of course, he was gonna get into college, but that Chris Jordan dude didn't want any part of it. But there was so many things that went down. Father Joe was trying to be a runner, which suppose was actually himself, because they kind of like staged it in that universe and like on set, as real life actors and people. I mean, there was so many things that happened in the Ty Dillon, Larry Floyd installment. There's really not much to talk about. And Preston Arsman, 20 million Twitter followers or 20 million YouTube subscribers. Either way, good job, dude. Good job. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tag you when I put this on Instagram, but wow, I'm proud of you. Maybe one day if I ever move to Texas, despite their shitty laws, I can actually meet you and Brianna, and maybe we can do collaborations, but wow, whatever, if it's Twitter, Instagram, or Twitter or YouTube, I'm going to check after I'm done recording this. Good job. But sorry to go off topic. Just a push notification popped up for me. But, I mean, Welcome to Flatch totally delivered in the first season. And I knew they were going to get a second season because of high ratings. I got to make sure I was saying that right. High ratings and over the top, positive reviews. I mean, whenever a show gets high ratings and, they get over the top positive reviews, they always get renewed. Sadly, for shows that I wanted to get renewed, like Promised Land, The Big Leap, and Pivoting, which was this close to getting a season 2. Unfortunately, despite the good reviews, they get low rating, and that just sucks because, at least, the TV gods are canceling the wrong shows, at least also renewing the right shows. So, yeah, this was a fun season. I mean, because of Taylor Ortega's, incorporation with this show, all courtesy of all the head honchos, Jenny Bix, Paul Feig, his wife Lori. I was able to make a lot of amazing new friendships, most notably Holmes, because, she's probably my favorite behind Taylor, because, I love all the ladies. So therefore, my favorite of the new friends I made was Holmes, because Kelly's funny as fuck, and, Holmes is a totally different animal in real life compared to Kelly on the show. And I noticed that on one of her Instagram stories a day or two ago. And wow, Holmes seems more chill and laid back and calm compared to Kelly on the show, who's fucking wild. I mean, good grief, but I mean, sorry. I know Beth was a quiet person. I don't know how Aaron Boyles is in real life, but I know Len is a grumpy old man in the show, but William Tukarski seems like a nice, sweet gentleman and older gentleman in real life. I mean, Aya Cash, who plays Cheryl, I think the TV counterpart and the real life counterpart are exactly the same. Really nice and chill and laid back. Father Joe and Sean William Scott are the same way. They're both chill and laid back, both on the show and real life. I mean, Justin Linville, I'm not sure about him. I mean, he's goofy funny on the show, but I'm not sure how he is in real life, considering I don't really pay much attention to his Instagram post. I mean, and, the most painful episode I had to watch, was, I think, the Dale Sr. Austin Dillon installment. Not because of, the Gabby and Taylor with the angry girl and, the angry guy, just Jason Jamal battle. No, I had to watch my two favorites, Nadine and Kelly fight, when they were doing the Bruce Bowen song with that dance off. I mean, I got the Brucey. That's it. Before you ask, Taylor and Chelsea, I have song nicknames based off people I watch in NASCAR or, anything in pop culture, like Spurs basketball or whatever, or just basketball in general, or Sometimes I'll name the songs after shows I watch. There's a pivoting song. There's an A Million Little Things song. We're going to have a Welcome to Flatch song. I have to come up with one. But the NASCAR ones are more common. Well, one for the Spurs is the one you guys danced to in the Dale Sr. Austin Dillon installment. The Bruce Bowen song, I Got the Power. Because I made the connection with that song being a Bruce Almighty trailer back when I was a kid. So I would think about, I made the connection between Bruce Almighty, the movie, and Bruce Bowen from the Spurs. So that's how I came up with the Bruce Bowen song. But my favorite one is Miss New Booty by Bubba Sparks, which I call it the Bubba Wallace song, because I made the name connection to the, Bubba Sparks and Bubba Wallace. I mean, that's how I came up with the Bubba Wallace song. That's my favorite. I'm trying to think what's another one. Trying to think of another song nickname that I can educate you guys at Flatch on. What's another song nickname? Oh, Craig Chiquiso Luminosa. It's a jazz song that I made the name connection between Craig and Greg, so I just can't. That's how I came up with the Greg Biffle song. And then for Richard Elliott, I get the connection between the last name Elliott with Richard and Bill, so that's how I came up with the Bill Elliott song. I have the Dale Earnhardt Jr. song is another, because that's You Gotta Be by Desiree, not the shitty Patty Austin version, because you gotta be, hey, what does it go? You gotta be, God damn it. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. And that's why I made the connection. Wiser, because Dale Jr.'s sponsor in NASCAR when I was a kid in the A car was Budweiser. And I came up with the tagline, Wise Like Dale Earnhardt Jr. because of the connection, which is why I call it the Dale Earnhardt Jr. song. And for Senior, they used Iris, like a split-second snippet of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls in a commercial for a promo for the Dale Earnhardt tribute concert in 2003 when I was 9 years old. So whenever I heard Iris outside of that, the rest of my life going forward, I would think of, that scene where Dale's waving to the crowd and what looked like a shot from the mid to late 90s in the commercial. I used a lot of Dale footage in that promo. So that's how I came up with the Dale Earnhardt song for Senior, Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. And I was happy when A Million Little Things used it in their season 2 mid-season finale. I mean, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, season 2 of Welcome to Flatch will be premiering next year. I don't know when, but I just want to end this little season 1 final thoughts video by saying it was a hell of a 14-episode run for what was the Larry Foyt installment. For, Taylor McCall Moore, Gabriella Clea, all these amazing. I'm sorry if I didn't say your guys' names, but everybody's names. But to those of you who were involved in the show all season, you know who you are. I am so grateful to, Steve Seda. Paul and Roy Fig, I'm trying to think. Jenny Bix, I'm so grateful to all those head honchos behind the show. Even Molly McGlynn, who's been my longtime friend since Bless This Mess 2 years ago. Because if they never hired Taylor Ortega to be on the show as Nadine, I never would have been here myself to begin with and made all these amazing friendships. So thank you for allowing me to be part of the Flatch family as a fellow Ohioan myself, where my life originated in the 90s before my dad's job took us to Michigan in 2000. But, until 2000, April 2010, with Mexico thrown in the middle, and all from August 1 to June of 02, also because my dad's work. And then, a story I will not get into. My dad got a job. Long story short, my dad got a new job in Ohio in the 2009-2010 season, which moved us back here with our family, where we've been since then. Brook Park, 2010, 2014. Now Ridgeville, 2015 to present. So I will see you all next year for season 2 and see. We get to see, Nadine and Dylan's new family. So, Happy Tim Duncan, Elliott Sadler 21st, Birthday Taylor Ortega. I will message you after, I put this up on Instagram and give you my TikTok as it's my birthday gift to you. My main TikTok with a shit ton of followers, 11K, almost 12K, and of course my second one I use for my YouTube updates. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows, but when you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side of love. What was the other one? check yourself before you wreck yourself. And of course, sometimes you just gotta be present. So take care, everyone. Good night. And to all the Flatch people out there, Merry Flatchmas to all, and to all a good night. See you all next year. Happy Tim Duncan, Elliott Sadler 21st again, Taylor Ortega.